Okay, Jack, today is our day. I have dreamt of this day since I was a little girl, but
That took long. You can't say that. You can't say that.
but I couldn't have dreamt up a more perfect man. You came into my life when I needed somebody the most.
Look at you.
This is it. I've never experienced a love like this before.
Do I move on to the next one?
I've never loved you more than I do today, and I know it will grow with each day. You love me exactly how I was and am, and I vow to do the same for you. You know exactly what I need or want without me having to say a word, and I promise to meet your needs right back.
My beautiful bride, I can't believe you're reading this on our wedding day. I love you so much, and I'm so grateful to have you as my other half. I know this day comes with a lot of planning, stress, but taking a step back and thinking about how special this really is makes me so happy and appreciative of you.
Despite having many years to prepare this father of the bride speech, I'm still left standing here pretty much speechless at how beautiful and radiant she is. Seeing your daughter looking so happy and is such a wonderful experience, but it's also tinged with a little bit of sadness, because it's at this moment I realize she's all grown up.
I am obsessed.
Your kindness, your wittiness, and this may be the only time I say this, but somehow your ability to be right 99.999% of the time, it still blows my mind that I was lucky. I was lucky enough to find you. Truly, everything about my life is better because you are now a part.
All right, so good evening, everyone. I'm not even gonna get to start. All right, so looking out at all your smiling faces, I can't help but be completely overwhelmed with joy. I told you I can't. Jill became such a mature, strong, independent, and loving person who balanced her studies, work, family, and friends with ease. And here's where Jack comes in the picture.
When Jack was 10 years old, my mom walked in on him laying on the floor of his room wearing only boxers, arms stretched out, eyes closed, and the light on. When asked what he was doing, he responded, "Getting a pre-tan for vacation." Which brings us to just last week when Jill asked in our family group text, "Anyone know why Jack would be lying on the apartment floor in his boxers and sunglasses?" Congrats, Jill, he's yours now.
Do I get to hug you or no?
Are we allowed to do that?
I don't know. Had to.
Like we haven't chit-chatted all day.
You protect me and make me feel safe. You encourage me to step outside my comfort zone. You always find a way to make life fun, and I wouldn't have experienced half of our adventures over the last 5 years if it wasn't for you.
Maybe show it.
Good job!
This is actually way better. Good job, guys. Then, living with each other, long distance, weeks by week, when I think back on those times, it is amazing how easily everything comes to us. We just work perfectly. We just click. Whether it's quarantining for 14 days together, no problem. We actually end up somehow having fun. In good times and in bad, we always just make the most of it.
You have brought so many people into my life that I'm so grateful for. You surround yourself with the best people who have become family, accepted me since day one, and make me feel like I've known them forever. I promise to foster those important friendships and cherish them as much as you do.
Together they create a warmth that draws people in. They are quite simply the most approachable and inclusive couple you could hope to know.
Love is not breathlessness, it is not excitement. It is not the declaration of promises of eternal passion. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident. And when all the pretty blossoms have fallen from the branches, they find that they are one tree and not two.
I promise to always put you and our family first, above all else. I promise to be faithful, honor you, and respect you. I promise to be your biggest fan, to lift you up when you need lifting, and to fill your heart with joy and laughter as you do mine. And I promise to bring you coffee in the morning as long as I am able.
I promise to be faithful.
I promise to be faithful
And supportive.
and supportive,
And to make our love and our happiness a priority.
and to make our love and our happiness a priority.
Do you?
I do.
And to make our love
And happiness a priority.
and happiness a priority.
Do you?
I do.
By the power vested in me by Jack and Jill, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Jack, you may now kiss your bride. I would like to introduce for the first time Mr. and Mrs. Jack and Jill O'Ringer.
As her father, I want her to know that I'll always be there for her, and she can always count on me. And now she has Jack. I figured there had to be something wrong with this guy. Has to be. He's just too good to be true. Jack didn't even realize he was under the microscope when he was dealing with me. I kept it pretty undercover. I thought I'd find something. Is he a liar? No, not Jack. Not Jack. Worst thing of all, does he cheat at golf? Oh. But found no evidence. No. He's a good guy. He, of course, is none of these things.
I thought she was completely alone in a city hours away from home, and we started sharing our phone's locations, and her phone is in Pittsburgh. Just before I'm about to leave to go to Pittsburgh, assuming that the person who was living in her car has kidnapped her and taken her to Pittsburgh, she finally returns my call. She confessed that she was with a guy.
And that's where this all began. Like any great modern love story, Jack and Jill met at the office in what I'm pretty sure would be described as a highly illegal, torrid office love affair.
He's considerate, he's kind, he's honest, he's great with people, and most of all, he's a great friend. I think he'll be a great husband, and my daughter and he will make a great team that will love and respect each other. But we did have to get over one hurdle, and it's something that my daughter's been able to work through. He likes the black and gold. Not blue and red, like he should.
We were first presented with the topic of Jill during COVID, when I got a FaceTime from Jack saying he was going on a date with the aforementioned coworker, and like many of us do before a first date, he decided it was the right time to try to cut his own hair. As expected, it looked like he cut his own hair. So I said he did a great job and should just keep his eyes closed and make sure to be facing her at all times because the back was a disaster. Fortunately, Jill's eyesight is terrible. And after about 4 months and 12 successful dates later, like many of us do after 12 successful dates, Jack decided it was the right time to move to another city.
We knew that Jack was the perfect fit for our family when he came to spend Thanksgiving with us that November. He was so easy to talk to. He participated in a dance party in our living room and even helped wash the dishes. It was clear he was a true gentleman. He was kind-hearted. He was raised by one incredible woman. And he was the perfect partner for my sister.
I can't believe this is only chapter 1 of an amazing life and family we're about to build together. Wherever we go, whatever journey and path, it doesn't matter what direction it heads, because we now always have each other. July 30th, 2020, I chose you. Today, I choose you. And I will continue choosing you for the rest of my life. I love you so much, Jill.
I will be your partner through the highest highs and the lowest lows. I promise to respect you and stand by you until our final days. I hope you know you mean so much to everyone. Everything to me. I will love you for the rest of my life, Jill.
For the toast, I'd like to pass on some words of wisdom from one of my favorite philosophers. He's also our MVP quarterback. Be good, do good, God bless, go Bills. Thank you, Josh Allen. And now if we'd raise a glass for a toast, please. A successful marriage is not about finding someone that you can live with, but finding someone you can't live without. And I know you have found that with each other. To Jack and Jill, na zdrowie.
Ultimately, what we're here to say about Jack is he's a glue guy. He'll get a beer with the boys. Any of the dozens he keeps in touch with from elementary or high school, his own relatives, and relatives of others that he somehow becomes part of the family with and ends up at their family reunion and in their pictures. But he's not just about the guys. He sought out his current company because it's a women-owned, and he's the only male among 17 female coworkers. He aspires to run a jewelry empire to bring well-deserved diamonds to women everywhere. On his first date, he told Jill, "I'm just as comfortable at the ballet as I am at the ballpark."
Their love of travel and fun-seeking is one of the things I adore most about them as a couple. As you begin your marriage, Jill and Jack, may you find endless joy in seeking new experiences, exploring the world together, and discovering even more about yourselves. May your life together be one grand adventure filled with laughter and discovery and love that grows stronger with every twist and turn. Cheers.
And I can't wait for a few years down the line, not to scare Jill or Mrs. Jill, when he's coaching t-ball or ballet. He's no dancer. You all can confirm that for yourself in a few moments. But he will get out there and give his best if it's for Jill or their future kids. He's what you want as a dad. He's what you want as a friend. He's what you want as a coworker. And often at parties, he's a great friend of someone's cousin to have around too. A lot of people would say what a treat Jill is to be around. She's smart, she's lovely, she's got a great career. She smoked Jack on the CPA exams. But when I knew she needed to stick around was the first time I met her and we were talking about music. I asked her who her favorite artist was, and Jill confidently said none other than Lil Jon. Brian, hit him.
This right here.